The expression live at rack and manger is an old idiom that refers to a life of ease and constant provision, where one has everything needed without having to work hard or worry about basic necessities. The phrase comes from the image of a stable, where animals have access to both the rack, which holds hay, and the manger, which contains grain or other feed. A creature that lives at both rack and manger enjoys full access to nourishment and comfort at all times. Historically, this phrase has been used to describe someone who is well fed and well kept, often at the expense of others or without contributing much in return. It can imply a certain laziness or indulgence, suggesting that the person benefits from a system or household without carrying their own weight. In many contexts, it carries a tone of criticism directed at those who enjoy privilege without gratitude or a sense of duty. The idiom has also been employed to highlight the difference between those who live in comfort and those who labor to provide that comfort. In this way, living at rack and manger becomes symbolic of social inequality, contrasting the ease of the well-off with the hard work of those who support them. It prompts listeners to consider the meaning of comfort and whether that comfort is earned or unearned. In literature and older writings, this phrase was often applied to animals, servants, or idle members of a household who were kept and fed without performing significant duties. Over time, it came to describe not just physical nourishment but also a broader state of luxury and ease enjoyed without personal effort. In these contexts, it is often used to raise ethical questions about responsibility and fairness. Yet the phrase is not always used with a negative connotation. In some cases, it simply describes someone being cared for, protected, or provided for in a stable and nurturing environment. It can reflect a state of peace and trust, like that of a cherished animal in a well-maintained home. When used in this way, the tone is more affectionate and appreciative. Although this expression is now somewhat archaic, it still appears occasionally in literary or reflective writing. Its meaning is often preserved through the imagery it evokes and the context in which it is used. The contrast between dependence and independence, between privilege and work, remains relevant across cultures and eras. In conclusion, to live at rack and manger is to dwell in a place of continual provision and ease. Depending on the speaker's intent, it may highlight comfort, dependency, indulgence, or care. The phrase encourages reflection on how we relate to the resources and support we receive and the responsibilities that come with them.